That was kind of my next question. You guys have these tools that you've been working on for, what, a year and a half, getting ready for competition. You're finally at competition. You don't actually get to bring your packages in this nice travel, right? You have to take it all apart, box it, and ship it to wherever this is located. Tell me a little bit about the feeling behind that, and then what happens when you actually get there, and does it run smoothly, or you said 10 days preparing?
Yeah, so
you have 10 days to prepare. Tell me how that is even good or not.
So we had to build a box to be able to put the entire system in, and it's a little it's a little hectic and a bit scary to think that you have to take the system apart, put it in a box, and hope that it makes it to a different country. And then when it gets there, you know that there are fragile pieces, you know that there's a wiring harness that, you know, completely runs the whole thing. So you have to fight to put it back together and cross your fingers and hope that it turns back on, and no wire was broken during transit.
How many schools have to deal with it didn't make it, it didn't go through customs, our boxes broke, our pieces are all over the place. Has this ever happened to you guys?
No, I think we've always gotten our boat.
We've always gotten it. We've had things break in transportation. But this year we were fortunate enough, I don't think anything major broke that we didn't have a spare of. The other teams, there were a couple teams that did not get their boats, even though they shipped them. And one or two teams also got their boats very late in the process. So they didn't have it on day one, they got it on like day 5.
And there's no like wiggle rooms for that, it is what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. So it's kind of a part of the challenge itself.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so give me one heart-wrenching, heart-sinking moment, and give me one really exciting, awesome moment.
I think I know what everybody's excited about.
I want to hear.
I think it's the same moment.
I think it's the same
Okay,
I give the heart-wrenching moment.
Okay,
So there's a video somewhere. I don't know if they'll play that for you or not. But the drone is coming in to land on the water, which it's not supposed to do. And so I'm thinking to myself, the drone's swimming, right? And then the boat gets really close to the drone, which goes, oh, now the boat's gonna sink and the drone's gonna swim too. And we can't take over control of the drone. Like, we had an issue with that. So that was my heart-wrenching moment. It was like, the boat is sinking. This is all going to an end.
That was my heart-wrenching moment, because I'm thinking, oh God, this is gonna be all my fault now.
Did it sink? Like, wait, pull us out. Give us the good part of the story.
So what happened was the drone was designed to take off on the boat and land a safe distance away on a dock, so that it wouldn't impact the boat. But then, due to some field conditions that we were experiencing, that a lot of teams experienced, we had some pretty big electromagnetic interference. We lost contact with the drone. Isaac was our safety pilot. And we had incorrectly configured the drone to return to its launch point when it lost connection with the safety pilot's remote. And luckily, as luck had it, the boat was also correcting for a course or a trajectory adjustment at the same time, and happened to catch the drone as it was falling.
It looks really good on
A Hail Mary.
without context.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So we all went from, oh no,
The boat's sinking.
It's getting wet and it's gonna cut the pontoons and it's gonna sink.
Yeah.
So we just caught this thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So even with this Hail Mary moment, how many teams did you guys beat?
So the 20 people showed up to competition.
20 teams.
20 teams showed up to competition.
And were all 20 teams the same 20 teams that started? How long has this competition been going? You said biannually. So.
Yeah, so this competition, its first fielded competition in 2014.
Okay.
And we had a break for the COVID in the middle. So this is the 4th time it's actually occurred. And of the original 15 teams, we've added some more and some have dropped over the years.
Okay. But still roughly, so 15
within circuit
Okay.
now, I believe.
Wow, okay.
There were several that couldn't make it.
What?
Another thing to add, that drone catch moment, it was the final run in the competition.
Yes.
So we were the last one out there, this is our last chance to get our points, last chance to...
Okay, now I still think you guys would take the win, but if this hadn't happened...
I think we still would have won.
Yeah, we still
Okay, that's really awesome.
So everything else that happened
Yeah.
happened according to plan, which was awesome.
Well, if the drone sunk the boat, then that one.
Well, okay, we're not going down that
No,
way.
but thankfully we had prop guards on there to, save the day.
Tell me more about the prop guards. Is this something that a lot of teams have, or is this an innovation?
We were the only team that have prop guards this year.
On the drone.
On the drone. Okay,
They were
okay.
required on the Whambies.
Okay, but not on the drone. Just the requirement on the boat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We thought they were required on the drone actually, which is in truth the reason.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the reason we had them. We thought
Couple
they were
of 2 a.m.
required.
mornings.
Couple of things.
All right, so I know you guys just got back, but now you have, 2 years for the next competition. First, do we know where it's going to be held?
Not yet. They're talking about the same place.
Australia. What are you going to be working on? What do you think, based on your performance, what would you like to enhance for the next competition?
The drone's actually going to land on the boat.
Yeah.
Purposely! I like this goal, okay.
It was autonomously, it just purposely is the key word.
Autonomously land, not
Yeah.
autonomously crash.
Maybe slightly safer too.
Say it.
Okay. I like it.
I think the big thing is that what we've been working on lately, and leading up to this competition, we've been working on getting the tools that we need to be able to do everything autonomously, more about piecing the tools together and actually getting everything kind of flushed out. I think we have the tools necessary to make everything work a lot better and a lot more smoothly, and now it's a matter of refining the tools and refining the way they interact with one another so that we can show up the competition and really knock it out of the park.
Okay, so my last question. You guys being college students and preparing for, the life and the big next career and the big step, what do you think this competition has given you, lessons learned to prepare you for the next step?
It's taught me everything that the classroom would have never taught me.
Okay.
And I think it's prepared me to learn how to work with others very well. What the real world actually feels like when it comes to having to deliver something at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that way.
So would you recommend for students coming into a university to get prepared or to get involved into these types of clubs and competitions?
Absolutely.
So you think
Absolutely.
it's worth the time commitment?
Oh, yeah. Right. I mean, we all have job offers and stuff in every direction, right?
Right.
And there are other students that don't do the teams and they struggle.
So all of you guys have a job waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they just
Right.
started there.
Or just started.
I just only a semester into it. So.
But
Isaac's first
we'll
semester.
do it. Yeah.
All right, okay. Well,
Do no
congratulations to you all. That's fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much for having me and allowing me to interview Embry-Riddle's winning RobotX team. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.